Hola! It's your boy Big Rob back in my house doing a live stream. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. If it's your first time checking us out, we are an entertainment. When I say we, actually today it's just me. Entertainment focused cryptocurrency channel where we take old, boring, and stale information and we package it up in a fun and sexy way. Now that I got that out of the way, you might be wondering why we're going live today. So, what's going on in the market? Obviously, there's been a lot of volatility, a lot of turmoil. So, I decided to do this show here from my house just because I don't have time to go down to the studio today in the afternoon. But just wanted to give you guys a market update. When I was planning on going live, we were around $20,000 Bitcoin. So I saw the levels hitting 20,000. I figure what a better time than to talk about crypto, kind of talk about what's going on in the markets, and you know, just kind of put people at ease if you're nervous and things like that. Anyways, we have oh dang, we got DFib in the chat. My boy DFib, what's up, bro? So, doing a quick roll call here. And by the way, here I am live at my house here, so I had to here. I'll give you a quick tour of the house here. So set this up. So here's my this is my setup here. So I got my laptop, my two monitors, and then there's my PC, and then my loft here. So anyways, this is the loft. So if you are a member, you've probably seen my little setup already. But anyways. So doing a quick roll call here. Thanks for hanging out with me on what's today? A Monday afternoon. So we got HP first in the chat. Air hug, my dude. Air hug. Mucho love. And then we got Marky Mark. We got Sin City Crypto, the moderator here. That is David. So if you guys want to say what's up to David, he's the one in the chat. We don't have the tech capabilities set up at the exact moment to do like a combined stream. We were talking about it, but doing this last minute, we didn't have it planned out. So maybe we'll do that in the future. And then we got Atomic Adam up in here, and then Luis, James Wheeler, Wheelan Dealing, James Wheelan, right? I forget. David's the one that knows how to say that one. Patricio. We got Drew up in here, and so Drew is seems like a new favorite. We talked today about what was it, Celsius, and man, I wish you the best, man. And I feel like Alex Mashinsky is trying to do what's right. I don't think they're trying to rug pull or cheat people out. I think they're just doing some major damage control. So. I hope you and anybody invested in Celsius gets their money back, and I think there's going to be opportunity to do so. Now, will the project be dead in the long term? I think so. It's going to be hard for them to come back from this, but I think they'll try to make right with as many people as possible. Now, Stereo 2 on the ones and twos, no, in vacation. So apparently, Stereo 2, you're on vacation, man. What are you doing in the chat? Go hang out with your wife. It's her birthday. Now, and then we got Fino, Hindi, and then Luis, and that'll cover our roll call here. 22 viewers is pretty good, man, for a nighttime stream. Honestly, pretty surprised. So I just set this streaming software up here in my loft. So if this doesn't work out well or something happens. You guys are used to things breaking here on our stream. We're a young and growing channel, and not everything grows right. So, anyways, taking a look at Bitcoin. So, let's see where we're at here. Bitcoin's sitting at $22,000. So, we bounced back a little bit. Now, oh, and we got Nick Flip in here, man. Good to see you, Nick, bro. I miss you, bro. All right, so you know what? I just pulled the trigger. I bought some Ethereum at $1,050 on Binance. As you guys know, I've been pretty vocal on my ETH purchases. I've been buying. I started DCAing in on this dip at $1,600, and so I think we're going to talk about it tomorrow, but where is the bottom? Obviously we're 50% down almost. No, not 50% because we were at 31,000. So probably 40% down from a week ago. Let's see, where were we a week ago? A week ago we were at 30,000. So that's we're getting there, man. Look at that. You know what? So earlier, like I said, we got all the way down to. I saw it on Binance. Now it doesn't say here on Binance. It was $20,000. It was like 20,900 or something. Soon as I saw that, I put in a buy order for 2 Ethereum at $2,000, and yeah. So yeah, I filled that order, which is like I'm telling you, it's a steal. This is where money's made, and unfortunately, not everybody's gifted. Not everybody's in a situation where they can pull the trigger on at this time. I know a lot of people like to move assets around in their portfolio. They have a lot of profits or made some gains in one project. So when it's time to, we want to get into another project, you move stuff around. So it's not. I understand everybody doesn't have stablecoin on the side, but let me tell you, if you got some savings money set aside, not financial advice, but if you got some extra capital that you're okay with not messing around with, pretty much just buy and hodl. If you're cool with, doing that for 2 years, then, now is the time, man. Now is the time. That's the way I'm looking at it. And really excited. You guys are really active in the chat, man. That's badass. Maybe we'll do these live streams more often. I don't know. We'll see. We for those of you that are familiar with Sin City on the long term, we gave this a test run. We did a pilot of sort for the night streams, and it did not go over well. I think we streamed a couple days where we only had 1 or 2 viewers, and then after about 3 or 4 days, I was like, you know what? Pull the plug on this. Let's focus our energy on the daytime show. That's the one that we're going all in on. And so we kind of scrapped the nighttime idea, but you know what? It's it's not looking too bad. So maybe we'll get back. Algosaurus and Big Chili Willy up in here too, man. What's up, my dude? All right, so okay, before we get into the prices, man, take a look at this. Today me and David were going back and forth. We were like, hey, where's this Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index going to come in at? And we're like, is it going to be over or under 8? And so your boy was like, it's going to be 9, because 9 is where it was a month ago when it was extreme fear. And, very rarely does it go under 10. So 9 is like a big number. And David said 7. And so lo and behold, we split right down the middle. Today's Fear and Greed Index came in at a solid 8. And if you were to look at when you hit these numbers, I mean, it is amazing buy times. This is, and when you're over here in the 80s, obviously maybe not the best time to buy. And so if you're looking to make money in crypto, if you're looking to be set financially for the future, the time is now. And why do I say this? Take a look. Take a look. If you can't tell how excited I am, and I don't mean to offend anybody because I know people are down in portfolios. Y'all are hurting, but I am legitimately enthusiastic. I'm excited because when it was 2020, I was not prepared for this pump, and I should have, obviously I should have known with the halving coming around. But take a look. You had the dip here. Or you came out of 2020. Let's see here. Let's zoom out. So here's 2020 here. So 2020, this is where we were. December of 2020. So all of 2021, everybody, that's when you went to work. That's when you talked to your buddy. That's when everybody on Facebook was pumping his meme coins. And this was just this insane run up. And everybody was like, man, I wish I'd have got in on Bitcoin when it was cheaper. I wish I would have got in on crypto. Oh my God. Remember when everyone was talking, Bitcoin hit 30,000, Bitcoin hit 30,000. What? Look, man, it's $22,000 right now. $22,000. So, like, I was punching myself. I was irritated I didn't pull the trigger on more crypto in 2020. And lo and behold, we just rewound the clock. We have jumped into a time machine, and we are back at the prices we were at in 2020. And I am excited because I get another go round. I get another chance to scoop up these deals. And so I am moving assets around. I'm making money available for myself, and yeah, that's where I'm at, man. I'm excited, man. Let's take a look at the chat here. What are you guys feeling like? Okay, Hindy's making dinner. And then Algosaur says, "What's up?" And then Bitcoin didn't crash to poop. Marky Mark says. And then what else we got? Streets are bleeding right now. That's what DFED says. DFED, you calm down. Everything's on flash sale right now. That's what's going on. And then we got what else? DFib told you, Rob. You were talking about what, $1,200 or $1,000 Ethereum or something like that. I don't remember. Bitcoin, 5 years. Yeah. So, anyways, taking a look. So look what happens to the stock market, bro. We were covering it today when we did our live show. Nasdaq was at like 2.5%. I think it was playing around with 3. It went all the way up to 5. It jumped down. Lots of volatility. And so the Nasdaq closed today at minus 4.6%. That is ridiculous. These numbers, I know we've seen them. You know, we had Thursday last week, we had 3.5, then we had 3, and then today's 4.6. This is not typical for Wall Street, not for these big index funds. So I know we've seen it more lately than before, but these big dips, these big sell-offs, this is not normal. And so there's a lot of fear in the market, and with all with reason or cause. I mean, you think about it. You have the interest rate getting out of control. You have and then you take a look at this. I'm telling you, we are about to wipe away. We are getting close to wiping away all the gains from the pandemic run up. So just to put that in perspective, it's how many likes we got? 23 likes? Okay. Good job, guys. Proud of you. All right. Now, I can't open the club at home because it's nighttime. My wife probably start yelling at me. I'll start blasting music up in here. Now, taking a look at, let's see here, a couple articles I pulled up. All right. So, if you're wondering how much money left to market, here we go. Almost $100 million exits U.S. crypto funds in anticipation for hawkish monetary policy. So this is they're calling a crypto winter, which is essentially a bear market. Bear market, crypto winter. I feel like a lot of words just end up being trendy in the crypto side. So hey, crypto winter. You move the D and the L around on the HODL, and you're supposed to be hold, whatever. So anyways, lots of exit liquidity. A lot of people just running. Look at this. Weekly flows. Ethereum. Dude, this is absolutely crazy, man. The amount of volume that, if you want to take a look at the volume, man. We were as low as 50 for volume. We were as low as I think it was $60 billion, and then the volume just shot up. And this one is market cap 24 volume. Let's see here. it won't. I don't know how to pull up the volume from here, but just know that this 24-hour volume that we have here at the top, a couple days ago when we were at 30K, we were trading around $50 billion. Where's this? Where's this? Yeah, 50. We were trading at 50 billion. The market cap is $900 billion for the entire crypto space. It was 3.5 trillion at the height of the market. So let that sink in. And at the last bull cycle, so in the height of 2017, it was, I think, let's see, 20. We're getting near it. So as you see here, the market cap for all of crypto was $780 billion. That was at the height of the 2018. So we are nearing the former highs. So if everybody always equates the former all-time highs as the new bottoms, right? So people will say, hey, here it is. So 700 oh no, 800 and $830 billion is the height here. So everybody always says, hey, 20K Bitcoin was the max. That was the top for the last cycle. So that's probably the bottom for this one. And it's held true before. And the bottom was like 8,000 from the last cycle, and that was the bottom for the 2018. So could be it. Now here's my feeling is that if we're not at the bottom, we're pretty damn close. I mean, could it go to 8,000? Perhaps. Highly unlikely. So where's it going to end up settling in at? I'm still a believer that we're not going to be under 20,000 for any stretch of time. And to go back on my idea that, and it's not even my idea, it's a general consensus that your former all-time highs will be your bottom. That was 20,000. I think it will stay there. Think, hey, you know what? Do we trade at 19,000, 18,000, 17,000 for a day, 2, 3, maybe? Perhaps. I could see that. But I think this is the bottom. And if it's not the bottom, what's the worst case scenario? 18, 16? So we're pretty damn close. So now is the time that you should start, identifying the projects you want to get into. And it doesn't just it's not going to be here. Let me show you one last thing here. Back to the Bitcoin chart. Let me show you. If you're curious, you don't think that you need to go mortgage your house or something like today, because taking a look at the last bull cycle here. Let's go. Okay, so this was the last bear market. That's the run up there. So this was 2017. You had the bull cycle here, or the bull. This is the top. You hit 20K Bitcoin, and then you had the bear market. So this is right around where we're at here, right? Somewhere in this little zone. Actually, you could even say it's right here. Thing is that you have plenty of time. Look at this. We're probably a year into the bear market now. Getting closer to a year now. And so the run up didn't happen till right here, man. So you had from 2018. So you had all of 2019, the entire 2019. And yes, Bitcoin went from 3 and it went up to 12, but it went back down to 7, and it went back down to 6, went down to 5. And so you had this whole year, 2019. Then you had 2020. And 2020 didn't pop off until November. And so you had from mid 2018 till November. So you had over 2 years to get your positions right. So the way I look at this now is that we are roughly We are roughly, let's see, we had obviously November, and we're 7 months into it. 7 months into it. We probably have another year and 3 months if we were to follow the same kind of trend with the halving. I got about a year and 3 months before you get to the next bull run. Gives you plenty of time. Like, this is a good time to do your research, go check out some videos, identify some projects, go load up on your Bitcoin, load up on your Ethereum. And when you feel like the market has literally got nothing left, and scroll down. This right here, this is what you want to do. You scroll down, you got Avalanche, 16 bucks. If you can get a sub $10 Avalanche, steal. I mean, even if you're a SHIB guy, I mean, this thing's got more zeros now. What's up, bro? And then you got Polygon, 40 cents. I mean, stay away from Litecoin. Chainlink, $6, man. Look at this steal, man. Let's take a look at Chainlink, man. Chainlink was as high as $50, bro. $50, and it traded over 20 bucks for the longest time. And you can get this at $6. So you pretty much, you know you're gonna get a 5x out of this. And we all know Chainlink ain't going nowhere. So another solid project. On top of that, you've already heard me just not shut up about Ethereum, but I mean, look at this. Your boy got a straight steal, man. $1,050. Look at that. And is that the bottom? Could I bought it cheaper? Probably. Am I happy with where I bought it? Absolutely. Muchas gracias. All right. So with the price dropping, here is a little piece of worrisome news if you're a miner. And so Bitcoin mining equipment older than 2019 reaches shutdown price. So what does this mean? So shutdown price means that, you know, as technology comes out, as you know, there's newer computers, newer Xboxes, new PlayStations. The idea is that, you know, things are faster and run more efficient. And so if you have miners that are from 2019 or older, the cost of electricity to run those is at this moment with Bitcoin under $22,600. And that means that those mining units no longer generate a profit. And because the hash rate the hash rate you get from them doesn't equate to the amount of power you get out of them. And so you're working at it's a loss. So miners are literally going to have to turn these off. They're going to have to turn off their mining units. And just remember that when a Bitcoin miner, when they buy more ASICs, when they buy more mining units, they don't throw away the old ones. They just add the new ones to their network and increase their hash rate. So at no point do they unplug the old ones unless they're like, you know, from 2015 or something. But outside of that, they just keep adding new ones. And, you know, there's always, you know, they're generally always making enough revenue. But with the hash rate as high as it is, and with the power consumption that these older ones are doing, and not equating to a hash rate. Yeah. And here's the little the breakdown on price here. So these are the shutdown prices here of these mining units. So these are the specific brands. And then Lark Davis also says that they're selling, the miners are selling their Bitcoin. So, you know, you have this big culmination of different factors that are causing this price drop in Bitcoin. Okay, one, you have the obvious Celsius thing going on. And so if you're not familiar with Celsius, I don't have a Celsius article, so I'll give you a quick rundown if you're out of the loop. Celsius, custody, they lend, borrow, staking, yield, all that stuff. A lot of institutions. Anyways, they are heavily invested in Bitcoin. Like that's their like number one asset. They're also heavily invested in Ethereum. And they have actually more ST ETH, which is staked Ethereum, than they do regular Ethereum by 5-fold. So they have 5 times as much staked Ethereum in their treasury than they do the 5 times more staked Ethereum than they have just regular ETH. And so, which is fine because they're earning yield off of it. And then in turn, generating revenue, and they go lend it out to other people, pay your staking rewards. But the problem is that people want their money out because the market's tanking. So market's tanking, people are trying to get their cash out, but they put that staked ETH up for staking. And so you can't unstake it easily. Now, there's a process of doing it, whatever, but it's not readily available. And so with the staked ETH, it's supposed to be staked all the way throughout the merge, and then 6 months later you'll have an unlocking period. And so anyways, just imagine if I borrowed your money and then I locked it up in staking, and then you came up to me and were like, hey, can I get my cash back? And I'm like, I can't, I'm staking it somewhere. And that's literally what they did. So this is the biggest sell-off in 2 years. So since the bottom of 2021, so January 2021 is when we saw the miners selling hard. And you can also, I was looking at them earlier. Let me go ahead and pull it up. It'll take me a second to find it. But taking a look here with Marathon, where's Marathon Digital Holdings? Is that them? No. No. Anyways, I was gonna look up. Here's Riot here, for example. So these cryptos, not everything that's holding crypto is getting smashed right now. Smashed. Just letting y'all know that. Gunpowder on the side, Marky Mark. That's what's up. And then yeah, so just look where we were at. $44 was the price of Riot's stock at one point, over $40. We're at $4.60 right now. So everything's getting crushed, including MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy's shares plunge with Bitcoin's free fall. Just to put it in perspective, how drastic this is. I pulled up MicroStrategy. Take a look at this, man. Take a look at this. So right here is where we're at, $145. That was September of 2020, before they went all in on Bitcoin. All their gains gone. Just like that. Bro, everything. All that hype gone, man. All that money gone. Will they make it back? Bitcoin will be back. So will MicroStrategy, as long as they don't exit their position, which I don't think they will. There's an interesting margin call number. It was 21,000. I wonder if there's any new news on. Let's take a look at that. MicroStrategy margin call. Let's see what pops up. This is 19 hours ago. Let's see. Yeah, so their margin call, basically he borrowed on his Bitcoin. So he put his Bitcoin up as collateral and he borrowed on it to buy more Bitcoin. And so at the 21,000 mark, which it hit, he had to he got margin called and he would have to give up his collateral as part of the contract, or he would have to pony up more capital. And so here he would be $205 million Bitcoin collateralized loan. $205 million if it fell below 21,000, which it did. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting to see what happens, because Yeah, man. I don't know. Okay, this is Michael Saylor 2 days ago. Bitcoin is money. Everything else is credit. And then let's see here. Let's take a peek at the chat, and then we'll get back to some articles here in a second. Let's see here. We got. What did I miss here? HP says open a club. Like I said, man, I got no club music here. And and then what else? Ari Daniel getting troops ready to storm the beach. Troops, dollars ready to go. Okay. Going to battle with the crypto prices I see. And then James Wheeler says he should be so leveraged. You know what? The thing is a lot of people, institutions, this is where the money's made, man. And the smartest people are leveraging debt right now and buying risk. They're buying crypto. Not a lot of people, honestly, but there's people doing it. The smartest people are doing it. West X Productions, bro. Sailors was too cocky, and he never lived in a bear market before. And by the way, Wes, hola, welcome to Sin City Crypto. Yeah, it is very interesting to watch this. And by the way, Wes, this is a we normally don't do live streams. We're just doing like an emergency meeting. We do a live stream during the daytime. So if you're ever out and about, 10:30 a.m. Vegas time, Pacific time, we do a live stream Monday through Friday. So come check us out. But yeah, no, you know what? I'm not okay. Is Michael Saylor, is he a Bitcoin maxi? Yes. Now, a lot of Bitcoin's maxis, I feel like they're arrogant to the point that they will block out everything else that is not Bitcoin as far as crypto, which is sad because Bitcoin created blockchain technology. Blockchain technology can be plugged into so many different facets of our life. Essentially, it's a new software. It's a software that lives on the internet, and essentially it can grow an ecosystem on its own and doesn't need to be ran by a company, and it can basically be self-sufficient, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like the Terminator thing, and so a lot of Bitcoin maxis are just haters, man. And you know what? We've had the privilege to sit down and talk to Michael Saylor a few times, or a couple times, and really nice guy, really humble. He doesn't invest in altcoins himself, but he does realize it's a space for him, and he doesn't talk crap about altcoins outside of saying that a lot of them are securities. But he does recognize potential for it. He's just not invested in it. So, but the dude did go. I think he went a little ham. Do you agree? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Michael Saylor went a little too hard. If Michael Saylor went a little too hard in crypto, put a 1 in the chat. If you think he is a genius and right now he's just kind of scraping by and getting by in the bear market, put a 2 in the chat. So I'm curious to know what y'all think. And then, you know what? Binance, kind of scary here. And there's been a lot going on when it comes to custodial services. So essentially, the services that you get from Celsius is very comparable to the same services you get from a traditional exchange, except for their focus is on staking, lending, returns, borrowing, that side of it, that whole DeFi kind of thing going on. And by the end of the day, they're a custodial service. So what you saw happen at Celsius can theoretically happen to any exchange. And if you look in the past, there's been smaller exchanges that have had them shut down and rug pull, and all kinds of different things happen. And then, so Binance temporarily halted Bitcoin withdrawals. And I don't know how I feel about that, man. And you know, they said it was a stuck transaction, and you know these things do happen. But at some point, man, okay, here's the thing. You don't hear banks doing it. And I don't want I know banks is a different world than crypto, but and it's all centralized, things like that. But at some point, if you want to replace the banks, you need to bar minimum be as efficient as the banks. And efficiency is, you know, you have your funds readily available. And, you know, we're empowering ourselves by getting into crypto and custodying our own tokens and, you know, purchasing it here, doing DeFi swaps. It's cool, it's trendy, it's the future, it's more efficient, it gives you freedom. But you're going to always need you're going to need the comfort that you can rest assured you can get your money out, because you know none of this is insured. And so, boy, there's two things that give me the sweats. If I eat too much meat, if I get the meat sweats. The second is those long transactions that you keep refreshing your browser tab, bro. Those things will kill you, man. And the worst thing is to have a stuck transaction and then have the exchange come out and halt all transactions. And then in a environment like right now where things are crashing and top 10 projects are going to zero and big institutional custodial services like Celsius are collapsing, the last thing you want is to go withdraw from Binance and it's like, sorry, we've halted transaction. Like that will freak me out, bro. And so these things need to be resolved. And this can't happen. And time again, when there are big swings in the markets, this happens. And you see these articles all the time, like, oh, Binance shut down, Coinbase shut down, you couldn't log in, they had too many web hits or whatever it is. And so if we want to replace the banks, if we want to have this mass adoption and be better than Visa and nobody needs a savings account, this is the basics. The basics, you need to keep the lights on. That needs to happen. And so it was 3 hours, bro. So this wasn't like it was 15 minutes. It wasn't like 15 minutes just happened to pass by. But this was 3 hours. 3 long hours. Just imagine if you were waiting for your Bitcoin for 3 hours. Man, I'd be pooping myself, bro. Now, we got some new people in the chat. Salvatore. Hola! And then we also got... who else we got in here? We got Alex Barbosa. Hola! 2022. Hola! All right. You know, it's late at home. My bird's sleeping, so I got to keep my olas to a minimum. I don't want to wake up Larry. Man, Larry is such a cool bird, man. And user 7. He's from North Korea. Oh, dang, I think it's our first person from North Korea, man. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here, man. Welcome to Sin City Crypto, man. This is if you have time to visit us on the on our live stream that we have during the daytime, a lot of fun. You guys want me to go grab my bird, Larry? Babe, can I get Larry out the cage? You think it's too late to pull Larry out the cage? I'm gonna go see if you know what, y'all gotta check out my bird. Hold on. Let me go find Larry. Be right back. It's past his bedtime, so let him hang out here for a minute. Anyways, that's Larry. That's my homie right there. I'm sorry, Larry. I know you're tired and you did ring. So Yeah, we got a bunch of new people in here as well. And then Daniel Rossi. Larry is his girl, right? No, Larry is my bird. Little chicken right here. All right. So getting back into articles here. Now let's see here. Okay, Wednesday. Wednesday is Doomsday, bro. This is the big day. So Wednesday. Now this all of a sudden broke out. Okay, we talked about this earlier today. Jerome Powell, I think it was last month, was laughingly dismissed the idea of a 75 basis point rate hike. He was like, not on the table, not going to happen. So now all of a sudden we have, what's going on? You stretching them wings out? No. I'm sorry, I feel bad. He needs to go back to bed. All right, so Fed likely to boost interest rates by 3/4 of a point this week. Dude, are they likely? I don't think they are, man. I think this is straight FUD, bro. That's my opinion. I mean, I don't know, man. What do you guys think? You guys think that they're likely to increase this? I don't know. I'm a little worried. 75. If they raise it 0.75% on Wednesday, this market here, this is going to go straight into tank, my dude. Taking a look at the pre-market. So we're gearing up for a better day tomorrow. So this is the NASDAQ futures. So we're at 1.3 in the green. So looking to shaping up to make up some of our losses that we had yesterday and maybe even on Friday. And so I think if we get a green day tomorrow's Tuesday, we get a green day tomorrow, which it looks like that's what's going to happen. And then we go in Wednesday and we do just the 0.5% like it's supposed to. Then at that point, I think we're going to be in a good spot. I think we can get a rebound. I think we get that 25K Bitcoin. I really believe that. Now, if this ends up being true, 0.75%, bruh, at $18,000 Bitcoin on the table. And then listen to this. You want to talk about some FUD? Markets brace for 100-point Fed rate hike as inflation roars to new highs. Like, what the hell? You know what? I was over here giving David all this flack today because he was all like, hey, man, the markets are freaking out because of this 0.75% rate hike. Markets are freaking out because of this 100-point rate hike. So if you don't know my co-host David, he's the one in the chat here, Sin City Crypto. He was on this narrative, and I didn't want to listen to him. I was like, David, you crazy. Ain't gonna be no 100 points. Like, ain't gonna be no 75 basis points. That ain't gonna happen. And so, you know, I'm surprised. I'm surprised this is even a discussion. And yeah, man, it's look at this. About 16% of traders are penciling in a 100 basis point jump. And they're also 53% are predicting a 75 basis point increase. I still don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it, bro. Because what happens? They're gonna tank the market, man. And I don't think Jerome Powell wants that. I don't think he wants that. He don't want that blood on his hands, bro. He don't want that blood on his hands. Yeah, Larry's nervous. He ain't supposed to be up this late. He don't know what's going on. It's like you ever take one of your kids and just wake them up out of bed at like 2 a.m. and then you just like put them on the couch downstairs. They're just acting hella weird. Yeah, that's how Larry is right now. Somebody. Let me see. He's got these little talons. All right. So back to it. Larry, you want to go back to sleep? He's chilling. Whatever. All right. And then, okay, where was I? I lost track here. You know what? I think that's all I got there for my articles. We do have 35 people in the chat. It's pretty cool, man. Luis Rivera, man. Where are you guys from? So we got a lot of new people here. If you don't mind, let us know where you're watching us from. Um, I am going to kick up and relax here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at some top projects, answer some questions. So if you guys have questions, put them in the chat. I'm be glad to go over them, take a look at any projects. Crypto Bandito, hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto. So looking at look at Ethereum, man. Bro, I just can't get over this. Look how Ethereum hit basically $5,000, and you're looking at a $1,000 Ethereum. And I think everybody in this chat, I think, is all in agreement that at some point, Larry, what are you doing? At some point, you're going to cross that $5,000 mark, right? And the some point is pretty damn likely to be the next bull run. And so if the next bull run is in 2 years, then all you got to do is wait 2 years to take an asset at $1,000 up to $5,000. And so I just can't get over myself, man. I'm just so bullish on this. Another one I've been eyeballing, I've talked about it several times, all the way down this list. Is it even? Yeah, here it is. Harmony One, man. I am eyeballing this at 1 penny. This right here, layer 1 smart blockchain, smart contract blockchain, lots of liquidity, big team behind it, big partnerships. You can pick it up on Binance.us, Binance, and this hit 35 cents. And so at a penny, at 1 cent, at 30 cents is a 30x. And I think it's going to be breaking all-time highs next cycle. And so, I could see a $1 Harmony. And this is one of my all-in altcoins. When I say all-in, it's like, going ham out of the alt portfolio. So, really excited about this one. Also, Mina Protocol, not quite as far off of its all-time highs. Where's Mina Protocol at? This one came in at, this one was at $6 at high, so 10x off of it where it was. Still pretty good, man. If you can get Mina at, like, say 10 cents or something, I know that sounds kind of crazy. It's six times away from where it is now. Mina Protocol, another layer 1. They're partnered with Polygon. They're partnered with Ethereum. They help scale Ethereum. And so they have their own layer 1 chain. A lot of big players are leveraging them. They do the zero knowledge proofs. They're like the ones that kind of originated it. I don't want to say they're the first, but they're, one of the originals for that. Also, I know my boy HP in here, big on Kadena. Really bullish on Kadena as well. This just had a straight tear. I remember it was like, what, $40 or something like that? No, $25. So it got as high as $25 back in the last run up. So we were looking at a 33-cent Kadena. And then you shot up, or 40-cent Kadena. We shot up to $25. And I mean, this is where millionaires are made right here, man. If you had a position in Kadena here, millionaires. Bam, just like that, man. And you have that opportunity again, man. I mean, look at this. We're not far off of this 40-cent mark. I mean, really not, man. Yeah, and then Luis mentioned Link. Absolutely, these are my higher risk, man. These are my long shot plays. These are, I like to sprinkle in a few of these as far as like 5% of my portfolio. And then 50% is like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then I got my Cardano plays. Cardano's just not that great of a value right now. I know it sounds crazy. I would not be buying a Cardano right now. I mean, it's not a bad time to buy, but compared to the rest of the market, so if you take a look here, back in May, we're at 46 cents. And so we did wipe away these gains here, but we're back to 46 cents. So if you look at where the other assets were back in May, I think there's going to be a larger pull down for Cardano. So if you're looking for a good entry price, I do think you're going to get a far better entry price than this right here. I think you can probably see 20-cent Cardano, because right now, let's see, year to date, yeah. Larry, can you? Okay, I'm gonna go put Larry back in his cage, and then Theta as well. Theta, Link, yeah, man, those are awesome presents. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, thanks for hanging out. I gotta go put my bird back. Oh, Larry. All right. So, anyways, I think you can get a better deal on Cardano. Right now I'm just looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum. I haven't got into any of these projects right now. I have in the run up, but as of lately, I have not touched anything. And I know Bitcoin. I know David's been getting into Bitcoin. I've been going into Ethereum. And I think right now these are, the next major upgrade, the next big roadmap item is going to be Ethereum's upgrade. And I know the difficulty bomb got pushed back. More than likely, the project's going to get, the merge is going to get pushed back as well. And, there was rumors of it happening in August, probably September, October now. But the thing is that you have the staked ETH. People have it staked. The Beacon chain, which is the chain that they're going to merge with, it is live. It is working. It is in current testnet. There's been a couple little road bumps, but essentially it's functional. And it's coming. At least in the past when they delayed it, it was still kind of like, well, it's going to be this, and we're going to roll it out. It's going to be this, and it's here. It's just, it hasn't been, they haven't flipped the switch yet. That's all it is. It's here, it's functional, just haven't flipped the switch yet. So it's coming. Have a little bit of patience. The last thing we want them to do is to take a $140 billion project, rush it out, and have it not work. And just think about what would happen. Think about the ramifications if Ethereum essentially crashed and went to zero. Think about what would happen. The NFT sector would just be decimated. Pretty much you would just hit the reset button on NFTs, right? All your major NFTs that run on Ethereum. All your DEXs that run on Ethereum, crushed, gone. Uniswap, gone. All of the Loopring, Polygon. I mean, the trickle-down effect of a collapse of Ethereum would set back crypto probably 5 years. And so, if the ETH team needs another month to make sure the thing rolls out right, by all damn means, do whatever the hell you need to, man. Because I'm in crypto for the next 40 years, or however long I friggin' live. And so, I'm cool. I'll wait. And you know what? I'll buy more $1,000 Ethereum. I ain't tripping. So you guys take as long as you want. Because I know when it rolls out, it's going to be an absolute ridiculous game changer. And so, will it be Q4 of 2023 like Marky Mark says? Who knows? Maybe. But you know what? You know what I'd rather have? I'd rather have Ethereum launch properly in 2023 than it go to zero in 2023. That's what I would rather have. And it would be a story to end all stories. Now, I understand that's kind of, you say, like, oh, that's kind of crazy to say that Ethereum will never go to zero. Hey, man, it was only 6 years ago they forked the whole damn thing. Ethereum Classic was Ethereum. Don't get it twisted. Where's Ethereum Classic? This Ethereum Classic? This was Ethereum. The damn shit broke. Ethereum broke. So don't think for a second this chain can't break again, because it broke once before. Completely broke to a point where they just reset the whole thing and moved it over. They did a Luna 2.0 thing. You know. And so don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. So they need another month. They need another 2 months to roll this thing out. Cool. Awesome. Take another month, man. Take 2 more months. You know what? Take another extra month on me. I'll buy some $1,000 Ethereum. And then let's see what else we got. Earlier, oh dang, we got some green in the what? Hold on, stop. We got some green out here. All right, we got some projects moving, man. Bitcoin SV, man. I don't know why anybody would buy this trash, man. This is a fork of Bitcoin Cash, in case you didn't know. It's a fork of a fork. So, who else we got in the chat up here? User 7. What's up, man? I know I said what's up earlier. Glad to see you here. And then, will we see FIFA 2022? I don't know what the hell Nick's talking about. What you talking about, Nick? All right, Kadena moving up 9%. So it was at $1.60. So if they're up 9%, they were as low as $1.36. So, like I said, man, you can get some Kadena at 40 cents. And then, yeah, so we've had multiple people talk about DOT here in the chat. We've got DOT. All-time high for Polkadot, $54. It's at $7. Steal. I mean, we go down this list, man. Solana, stay away. I mean, here's the thing, though. If you are a Solana fan, $28, bro. That ain't bad. It was at $250, man. It was at $250. It's at $28 right now. Absolute steal. Second largest NFT space. Tons of institution. The damn thing won't stay on. They can't keep the lights on there. So for that reason, I don't want nothing to do with them. But you know what? You can't deny the amount of users, the amount of money in there. And, you know, as long as they can keep the lights on, they are here to stay. But that's the only thing slowing them down. Dogecoin at 5 cents. You remember when everybody was trying to FOMO into Dogecoin at 3 cents? Remember that? And then it got up to 6 cents. I remember Dogecoin was at 6 cents. And I was hanging out with some friends, and they were like, yo, should I was about to buy some Dogecoin. I was like, bro, don't buy no Dogecoin. Stop it right now. Don't do that. And then when Doge hit 24 cents, this dude was so mad. He was like, remember, you told me not to buy Dogecoin. And now look at it. It's at 24 cents. And I'm like, man, you do whatever the hell you want. I didn't tell you. I wasn't trying to spit you no financial advice. You came to me with a question. I gave you my honest opinion. You didn't like my honest opinion. Why'd you even ask me? You know, it's like somebody, you ever go to a restaurant and you ask the waiter, you see somebody, you're like, hey, man, what's good here? And they tell you something, and then you don't order it, and you order something else, and then you're not happy with how it come out. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Oh, I'm in the restaurant industry. You always listen to your waiter, okay? Always. It's a couple things I do. Every time I go to a restaurant, I go to the waiter, I'm like, hey, man, I don't ask them what's good, because if you ask them what's good, the waiter's going to tell you whatever's the most expensive. Okay? But when you go into a restaurant, here's the secret. You say, give me 2 things you recommend I don't order. Because then you're removing the double zeros from the roulette wheel. You're removing the dealer's 21, and you're going insurance. So now you know you're not going to bomb out. You're not going to order that crappy dish, because every restaurant got a dish that nobody liked. And they ain't going to tell you unless you ask. So I put the dude right on the spot. I go in a restaurant, I'm like, hey, man, what dish should I stay away from? And they'll be like, like, no, seriously. what dish do you recommend I don't order? And they'll tell you. And then boom, proceed. Now, John Powell. Hola! How you doing, bro? Welcome to Sin City Crypto. He says Lark Davis apparently doesn't do other shows. You know what? Lark Davis, he's got a nice hairdo, man. This. I don't know what it is, man. He's got a nice hairdo, man. That's nice hair. Do you agree? He's got nice shirts and stuff. Where's he at? This is, man. I'm just looking at it from analytics, you know, because I don't go into his I don't check him out too often, and not on my my normal circle of content creators that I watch. So, you know, from the outside looking in, I'm like, what's this dude wearing? Look at that little curls right there, man. Probably got, he looks like a pomade kind of guy. What do you guys think? Pomade? He looks like a pomade guy. Simon Dixon. And you get Lark. Yeah. I don't know what y'all talking about. And then Crypto Banditos. Dot, Algo, and Vet. And let's take a look at Vet here. And so, which ones do we say here? We got Dot, Algorand, and Vet. Dot, where's Algorand at? How far down the list is Algorand, man? 28, man. I already know this is a steal. 30-cent Algorand. Yes, please. So, hit as high as $2. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna rewind on that. 29 cents. You can get better. You know, so right now you're at 30 cents. And essentially it traded at about $1.80. Basically it hit $2 all-time high. For where it is on the market cap list, I feel like you're going to get a bigger drop. I think you could probably get equal returns off of Avalanche, and it's a little bit more of a secure bet. So for myself, if I had to put up Algorand versus, let's duplicate this. So I'd go Algorand versus Avalanche, bro. I'm gonna have to go Avalanche, man. You got to, man. They gotta eat their DeFi's. Their DeFi's crazy. Their NFTs are something to be reckoned with. Let me adjust this here. Get one of those like nice 4K cameras from my studio up in here. So yeah, if we're gonna compare apples to apples here, let's take a look at the year to date here. We're at $1.69 is where we were going into January, which was the last peak essentially. And then you got here $112. So pretty comparable. I think the upside for Avalanche a lot greater at this moment. That's just my vibe, man. I mean, you guys might think differently. I think Algorand's a great project. Have we done a deep dive on Algorand? I don't remember. Yeah, we did. We did do a deep dive on Algorand. That was one of our older ones, so quality for that one was not so great. And I don't know why this right here caught my eye. Look at this. I see dead crypto. Funny. All right. Anyways, I am almost about to I'm about to wrap this thing up, so I'll take another until 10 p.m. Vegas time. So next 7 minutes, I'll kind of just go over some Q&A or I'll talk about projects. Good to see you, Strictly Sports. This is one of our members, or one of the guys that came over from Forrest's channel. If you don't know Forrest from Crypto Stackers, amazing TA, cool software if you're looking for trading software, Crypto Stackers. I think the link's in our description as well. And then, yeah, $5 AVAX. I know Forrest has been, the TA guru himself, Forrest has been eyeballing this $5 Avalanche. And I know his community members are licking their chops to get a $5 Avalanche. And I agree, man. As far as like, that is, at $5, I'm gonna be buying some Avalanche. Will it get there? I don't know, man. I think $7-8 would probably be the lowest, in my opinion. But you know what? We probably got 2 years. Probably got 2. Oh, dang! Your boy got a got a super chat, man. Thank you so much, Marky Mark. Appreciate that, man. We always appreciate the love, man. And then if you guys haven't, you guys aren't members yet. If you're curious, we do have our members. We got a new member today. I'll take a look here. We added a new member on our show this morning. So shout out to it was a Destroyer, right? Is Destroyer here? I think he's here. And so yeah, here's our members here. We got Destroyer. We're up to how many people we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 members. And then the cool thing is we do get in for our memberships, for our badges here. These are for our emojis, excuse me. We get, so when we get 4 more members, we get another emoji. I think we're going to get Rocco, our producer, an emoji. And so these are the emojis we have. And so anyways, we're always appreciative. You know, we don't have any sponsors and things like that. So if you're watching for the first time, we do have a full built out studio, which cost us a lot of money. So all right. And then lastly, taking a look, what other projects did you guys mention? I know you guys mentioned one other one here. Elrond. Elrond's another good one. What's the price of Elrond right now? Let's take a look. And Decentraland's up, man. Are you guys getting into the metaverse? Where the hell is Elrond at? And I probably passed it. And then I know somebody else said VeChain too. So Elrond, where is Elrond at? All-time high, $500, $43. Again, I'm in the same boat. This is a little too far down the this is too far, because realistically, if you just if you were just to take off that $500 one, essentially it was 250, 300 was kind of the cap for this thing. You had, what was it, 1 week at 400, over $400. So yeah, $300 is kind of the roof for this thing. And at $43, just not enough returns for me, man. For right now, there's just too many deals, man. Too many deals right now. I mean, what about Polygon Matic? $3. No, not the right time either. I don't know. Hindi wants a Larry emoji. Wait on Metaverse. I agree. I do think Metaverse is going to drop more. Oh, we got Jason Squires in here. Hola! What's up, bro? Jason was with us in studio today. He had his Sin City Crypto t-shirt on, so that was cool. It was awesome to meet him. If you guys are from Vegas or planning on visiting Vegas, you want to come by, check out the studio. We got a couch right there. I know you guys have seen it. As long as you're not weird or freaking creepy, you're welcome to come by and visit us in studio. But if you creep us out, I'm gonna be honest, we ain't gonna invite you over. And the only reason I give that disclaimer there is because we did have somebody. You guys, I'm not gonna blast this dude, but we had somebody. Woo, kind of creepy, man. Voyager is dead. Awesome. Hola! You know what? You have a Voyager's dead name, man. So funny thing, I went up to, you know what? I'm gonna put this away, and then I'm gonna do a couple minutes here talking. Anyways, I went to a crypto meetup one time, and there was this guy, and he was so douchey, and he would not shut up about the Voyager, bro. And he was all like, yeah, I'm a Voyager, she's a Voyager, blah, 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 Voyager. I'm just like, what are you talking? I didn't even really know about it. I knew what the Voyager exchange was. I didn't really know they had their own token. I was just like, I was the exchange. I don't, anyways, man. Oh man, and this guy would not shut up, man. And anyways, this was actually a Bit Boys meetup. So the funny thing was, he talked about it in his channel one time. So I'm at the Bit Boy meetup. I'm hanging out with Crypto Face, and this guy's over here. He's just freaking rambling. He's hell annoying. And I see him over there talking to Ben from BitBoy Crypto, and then I see him talking to TJ. And next thing you know, this dude, they're over there just straight like arguing about to fight, bro. Like TJ's like blah, 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 blah. And Ben's all like security's coming up, like they kicked this dude out. And then if you watch BitBoy's channel and you ever bring up, for whatever reason, you ever bring up Voyager on BitBoy's channel, he'll always be like, I'm not talking about that coin. I'm not talking about that coin. And the reason is this super douchey Voyager Homer messed it up. And it always made me think. I always thought to myself, I'm like, man, how crazy is it that if you worked for Voyager, that you got somebody that is just simply in your community, they have no affiliation with Voyager, go to a meetup, and they're so bullish on Voyager that they are hella annoying and they piss off a content creator to the point where he refuses to even talk about a project. And honestly, dude, BitBoy, especially during that run up, man, a lot of people were tuning into him. And Voyager could have pumped a lot harder. And so, if you think of the power of one person at a bar, can fundamentally change the financial direction of an entire multi-million, multi-billion-dollar project. And I truly believe if that dude wasn't there and he wasn't trying to fight Ben and TJ from BitBoy, and Voyager, say the next week or something, would have reached out to Ben, or maybe all of a sudden he added that to his portfolio, could have been a whole different game, man. We could see Voyager, sponsoring basketball teams, bro. Um, and then, oh yeah, and Strictly Sports says go back and watch BitBoy's channels from like 3 years ago. Yeah, man. You know what? We do a lot of research. So anytime we go to do a deep dive or we go to do cover a project, we want to see what are the other channels doing. What did they cover? What's trendy. And so, anyways, we always run across some older videos, and it is a good laugh anytime you run into to BitBoy's channel. And we love it. You know what? Oh, guys, by the way, tomorrow we will be on Around the Blockchain. We've changed the schedule up, so we're kind of shifting around this Monday Tuesday thing. So tomorrow we will be on Around the Blockchain. So make sure you guys come and hang out and support. But anyways, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we were talking about BitBoy. So yeah, it's really funny. His older stuff. You see the evolution. You see the evolution of like production. And if you were to watch you know what? This is actually the set here, this loft that we're in. This is actually where we recorded our first episodes. And so if you take a look here, I haven't incorporated sound into the stream here. Voyager says the outro song's getting to him. That's my boy, Running Rebel, man. I play with him on Call of Duty, and that's actually how I got, playing Call of Duty, and he's always talking about his CDs, and I was like, you know what, I'll put yours on, I'll put your, I'll put your song on our outro. He's like, you do that, man? I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. And so if you guys like it, go support Running Rebel. He's on Spotify. Really cool dude. He's really good at Call of Duty too, man. All right, let me find. I want to show you guys the Bitcoin balling, man. That was awesome too, by the way. So, damn. You know what? We got a lot of live streams. We got David, did you know we have 230 live streams? Kind of crazy. No, can I go to the last page? Oh, good lord. Man, let's see here. And yeah, there's no desktop audio. That's good. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, y'all gotta check this out. Look, see, this is my loft here. Man, your boy was a little more gemmed up. You see that, bro? Look at them guns, bro. I need to get back in the gym. And then there's David here at the computer. Yeah, man. I think it's our first show or second show or something. So, anyways, I'm gonna end this. Going to call it a night. Thanks guys for coming, hanging out with us, man. It's actually kind of successful. Maybe we'll do it again tomorrow. Who knows? But tomorrow, just to refresh, we will be on Around the Blockchain at, what is it, 5 p.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Vegas time, and then what else? Yeah, that's it, man. Live tomorrow. For all of you that are new here, if you're not subscribed, help us out, man. Subscribe, grow with us. We do our live show 10:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. It's not just me. We got our co-host as well. We got David. Dude's, I never give him the proper credit, man. Dude's pretty crypto savvy, man. Dude's a G, man. You know what? He's been in crypto for a long time, and he knows what he's talking about. So you get two experts. At least I like to think of myself as an expert. Talking crypto, and we butt heads. And the one thing about me and David is that we don't see eye to eye. We have no problems going against the grain there. So, anyways, guys, thanks again for visiting. Thanks again for watching. I am gonna end this thing. So. Till next time, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. I wish I had the 16 missed calls. Yeah, take